What's up, faithful? This is your 49ers team reporter, Briana Jeannel, and today on You've Got Mail, my special guest is linebacker Dee Winters. Dee, welcome to the podcast. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well. Super excited. Looking forward to this Sunday against Jacksonville. How are you feeling leading into Sunday?
I feel pretty good. I feel like our preparation has been in the right spot, and Salah's been doing a great job of, putting a scheme down for us, and we're all confident in what he's doing for us. So very excited.
Awesome. Well, let's learn more about you today, Dee. You're from a small town, I've heard. I think it was just, 250 people?
If that.
Yeah. What's it like growing up in a place that small?
Honestly, it's kind of fun because you know everybody. Honestly, from kindergarten to 12th grade, I knew every kid in the school. And it was just great just being able to, have this bond with this small community, and every day you're doing something with somebody that you really love because it's like family. So just growing up in Burden, it made me who I am today, and, I'm thankful for everything that they've taught me.
Yeah. What are some of your favorite childhood memories?
Man, honestly, a lot of people don't know this, but I used to, ride horses a
Oh,
lot.
really?
So actually, me and my neighbor, he would come over to my house, and we'd ride my horses and just ride until we had to be back home or whatnot. But those are probably some of the most memories I've had.
How old are you when you're starting to ride horses? Because that actually sounds kind of scary sometimes.
I think I was 7 or 8. That's when it really started. And then when I got 12, I just wanted to do it all the time. That's all I could think about, football and riding horses. And so just growing up in a small community that I did, that's what everybody else did. So it felt like home and it felt normal. So being able to relate to, people in your community that are also doing the same thing, it just made me feel at home. And that's what I love about Burden.
Did you have a horse, your own horse?
Yeah, I have.
Tell me about that.
5. I have
You had 5 horses.
Yeah.
Do you remember all their names and everything?
Showtime, the General, Wild Bill, Diamond, and then we had Panther.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite out of the
They
5?
all were pretty
They're all
good horses.
okay. That's
yeah,
saying who's your favorite child.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. How cool. Well, speaking more about football, I heard about growing up in a small town. You also played on a really small football team.
Mm-hmm.
That you mostly played offense. Tell me about, some of your early football memories and what your favorite time was like playing in Texas.
I feel like just my whole high school career, I felt like that was just a dream come true for me. Being able to play offense and be a receiver, that's all I dreamt about. That's all I wanted to do. And so getting an opportunity, especially in Texas, to do that, I was like, I'm just going to take my chance and run with it. So as far as high school memories, I think, like I said, every year in my high school career, we went to the semifinals almost every year except my freshman year. And then, that was pretty much it.
Who are some of the NFL stars that you looked up to when you were playing football in Texas as a wide receiver?
Yeah, Cam Newton was probably the main one, honestly, and that's just because where I grew up, he actually went to JUCO there at Blinn College. So seeing him do what he did in junior college level and then doing it in the SEC at Auburn, I was like, yeah, he's nice. So I always looked up to him, and then Ray Lewis, of course, and all those guys. So
yeah, because eventually you made the switch over to defense. So what was that transition like in college? And then who are some other guys that you were watching to really get you motivated to play the defensive side of the ball?
Yeah, the transition was honestly, it was hard for me. Like I told you, I dreamed about being a receiver from the time I started playing football. And whenever I got to college and we had a spot open for me to play linebacker, my coach came up to me, Gary Patterson, and he was like, we got this spot open for you. You're a freshman. You're probably not going to play, but here's an opportunity if you want to try it. And I'm like, well, I want to play. So he threw me in there. I was about 185, getting tossed around, but then kind of put on a little bit of weight, and things started changing for me, and it was, money after that, to be honest.
Yeah. It's really cool to hear how, Cam Newton, that he played JUCO in your area, and hearing also that your college coach was like, hey, here's an opportunity for you. When did it click for you where you knew that football is what you could do and what you could do for your career?
Yeah. Whenever I made that transition in college, honestly, I was kind of lost. This is my first time playing linebacker. I didn't mind hitting people, so that wasn't an issue on, going to defense. But it was just, all right, how do I think as a defensive player now? And so I think that was the mindset and the change of position kind of just, it was everywhere. But once I got to my junior year and I kind of started identifying things that offenses love to do on certain downs, I think that's when I was like, all right, I can actually do this. And so very grateful for Coach P and what he's done in my life, and I can't thank him enough.
Yeah, it's really cool. And now you found yourself here at the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
And you made it to the Super Bowl in your rookie year.
Yep.
How does that, influence your perspective on the league and impact your growth now entering, you're a veteran here on this team?
Yeah. Honestly, I thought the NFL was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like, I come in my rookie year, and I'm like, we go to the Super Bowl the first year? It's pretty crazy.
Do this every year.
But it just taught me, to cherish every moment. Like, every season is a new season. Every year is a new team. So just going out there and putting my best foot forward and, helping the team out. Now that I am going into year 3, just doing everything that I possibly can to, help contribute to this team and, put my best foot forward, like I said.
Yeah. Well, looking back, what have you learned most from your rookie season? If you could go back and talk to rookie year Dee Winters, what would you tell him?
Honestly, I'll probably tell him to study more. I think there's not we have a lot of time outside of football, even though we're here most of the day. I think just doing things outside of work, I think that's a huge priority that I have in my life now is studying, and I feel like that's helped contribute and then showing on and off the field. So.
Yeah, I mean, what's this 49ers locker room like now in the 2025 season? Yeah. What are the vibes? Who do you spend the most time with? Who do you connect with? I'm sure the linebackers, but who are the homies in the locker room?
All the LBs, but lately I've been kind of close with Junior Bergen and Michael and a bunch of the rookies.
But you mentioned also like Junior and Michael. Have they gone to you for advice, or is it also friendship? Tell me what your dynamic is like with some of the younger guys in the group.
No, they haven't come to me for advice. We just been chopping it up, just asking how he's doing, how I'm doing, where you from, just the basic conversation starters. And I think now that they're kind of loosening up, now they're starting to show their personalities, and I think it's a good thing when you can be yourself, especially in this environment. And so, yeah.
How would you describe Michael?
He was tough to describe, honestly. I think he's chill and laid back off the field. On the field, he's a different person. I could tell you that. So
I've seen that. Yeah.
No, it's crazy.
It's pretty crazy. Now, speaking of that locker room dynamic, obviously the linebackers, you and Fred. Mm-hmm. I mean, a dynamic duo so far this season. And of course, all the fans are trying to find nicknames for y'all. I don't know if you've seen online, but I've seen like Five Nights at Fred, D's, and Winter Warning. Yeah. Have any nicknames stood out to you, or have you guys made a nickname for yourselves yet?
No, we haven't made any nicknames. I actually saw those posts. Some of them I don't even know where they're from. Like I hear this Winters is coming, and I heard Fred say it the other day. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Winter Warning?
Yeah.
A little bit of warn?
Yeah, I guess. So I'm like, what is he talking about? But I'm starting to catch on a little bit.
Okay.
And, I'm going to go back through them and try to find my best one.
Okay, yeah. Winter Warning, I think, is like the winner so far right now. I think that's pretty cool.
Perfect.
Awesome. Now, we're going to do a fun little segment, play a little game, and it's called That's Cold with Dee Winters, given your last name. So I'll give you a few prompts. You'll just tell me that's cold if you're into it, or nah, that's not so cold if you're not so into it, and tell us why. All right. First, we'll start with Crocs. NFL just signed a deal with Crocs, and they've got new Niners Crocs. How are you feeling on it? Is cold or not so cold?
That's not cold.
That's not cold.
It ain't got enough cushion for me. I need like something that's a little cushiony, like Birks, the furry kind.
Yeah.
But other than that, I can't rock those.
Next one, rocking full designer when traveling on the team plane.
That's not cold.
That's not cold? No. But then what's your go-to travel fit?
I'm going Lululemon, little windbreaker, pants, and it's like a little suit. And then I'm going like some all black Travis Scotts or something. It's simple, cool, like you can't beat it.
Something simple but still shows that you're put together.
Right.
I like it. All right. 90s fashion making a comeback.
I love it. Oh, that's cold.
That's cold.
That's cold. I like that.
What are some of like 90s gear that you'd wear now?
Honestly, I've just seen other people doing it, like on traveling and stuff like that. They're kind of bringing back the baggy pants and stuff like that. Tim's obviously was huge in the 90s, so just seeing people correlate that into their fits now is like, all right, yeah, I'll rock with that.
Yeah, that's cold. Yeah. Awesome. Celebrations after big plays.
That's cold.
That's cold. Do you have a celebration?
No, I've been trying to come up with one.
Okay.
I've been trying to find, I saw something like the Winter Soldier or something, and I've been trying to find like one of his like signature moves, and I cannot find him whatsoever, but it's like a arm that he has, but I need to figure out something, but we're going to get it going.
When you were watching football growing up, were there any celebrations that you really looked up to as a kid?
I like the Ray Lewis one.
Yeah,
like the little I cannot dance, but like I saw his, I'm like, that's good.
Yeah.
I saw the Brian Dawkins, the Bosa's growing up, obviously. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's cold.
Yeah.
All right. Country music. You're from Texas. That's cold.
That's mandatory. That's cold.
Who are some of your favorite country artists?
Luke Combs. I like Cody Johnson. Right now, I'm a big fan of Morgan Wallen. I like Billy Currington. Obviously, you got to go with the great George Strait. Why did I not think that?
No, you're good. You're good.
George Strait.
Did you go to the Morgan Wallen concert here at Levi's?
I did.
Was that fun?
It was really fun.
Yeah. It was really cool to see. Like, Levi Stadium really turned into like a country music party, which
I didn't
was
think
fun.
they listen to country out here.
I know.
Every time I play country, they look at me crazy. I'm like, what you like? This what we on?
All of a sudden, Morgan Wallen comes to town. Everyone's a country music fan.
Exactly. They got their boots on, their hats. It's like, all right.
I feel like that's also coming back to style. I think like the country music style with the boots and the hat. I feel like that's now in the fashion scene.
For sure.
That's pretty cool. Awesome. Streamers or just streaming in general, that's cold or?
Yeah, that's cold. I've seen a few clips where Reggie was one of them, obviously, and then Casanat, but I think that's pretty cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole new wave. I feel like the kids nowadays, it's no longer just YouTube or even like just TV. It's like full on live streaming, which is pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So now we're going to move on to some fan questions. We posted a story up on Instagram and the faithful took to Instagram to ask you questions. So these are questions directly from the faithful. The first one says, what hobby or activity would you be interested in if you had more free time?
Golf.
Golf? You're a golfer?
I got into it in February. I had the bug pretty bad this off season. But if I had enough time, I'd be golfing. Yeah.
That's so cool. Who took you out like to the greens for the first time?
Curtis Robinson, Brock, and George, actually.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
So it was a good little time.
Yeah, I saw George and Kyle Juszczyk over at the Tahoe golf event, which is insane. Would you ever do something like that, like a celebrity golf tournament?
Nah, I can't. Gallery can't be around me at this time. I needed probably like a year or two underneath my belt before I get to having people watch me. So
that's valid because it's a huge event. Like fans are lining up all around the holes.
It's like, y'all pretty brave for that.
It was intense.
This ball can go anywhere with me. So
yeah, seriously, it's like on TV and everything.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What's been your biggest learning experience in the NFL?
I think honestly just honing in on everything that I possibly can. You know, whether that be film, nutrition, recovery. I think the importance of recovery is way more impactful to your performance. I didn't really understand that. I had to kind of figure it out on my own and then ask questions. So just being able to have that knowledge now and kind of use a routine every day and, you know, prepare like every day is my last. So I think that's just been helpful.
Yeah, what goes into recovery? Because for a lot of the people who aren't inside the NFL or don't know what it takes to go out on Sunday and to perform your best, they hear recovery and they think, okay, like maybe it's a little acupuncture, it's a little massage. Like, tell me actually the details of everything you need to do to make sure you're good to even just show up to practice the next day.
Yeah, it's massage, acupuncture, contrasting, red lighting, hydrating, number one, and just making sure you're getting all your protein and eating all your meals and staying on top of it.
It's really a full-time job.
No, it is, for sure.
Awesome. Now, speaking of eating, all-time favorite food?
I got to go Cajun pasta. I just feel like you can't, I mean, you can mess it up, but like, I feel like that's essential. Like if I can get like a chicken, shrimp, Cajun pasta or something like that, that's my go-to every time.
It's also reliable. Like if you go to a restaurant, you've never really been there before, they have Cajun pasta, it has to be good.
It has to be.
Right?
Or you can make it good, throw some chili flakes on there, you know, all the good stuff. So we good.
Yeah. Have you found the best Cajun pasta here in the Bay?
I haven't.
Or do you maybe make it yourself?
I made it. I had some last night.
Last night?
Yeah.
Are you a chef? Like, are you good in the kitchen?
No, I'm not.
So your one meal is maybe just Cajun pasta? Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Your specialty.
That's it.
I love it. What is your favorite Bay Area restaurant so far? That was the next question here.
Yeah. I kind of got two now. I just tried them. I tried Pacific Catch and I tried Luna's Kitchen. It's like a Mexican place. Mm-hmm. Those are both fire. Like, loved everything that they had, from the food, obviously, to the dessert. Like everything was just good that day, or so. Maybe I was just hungry. I don't know. But Pacific Catch and Luna's.
At Luna's, what do you order?
I got the fajitas. and I got the little fundito on the side. And I was like, all right, this might be my new go-to spot.
Yeah, no, that's fire. It's one of the best spots out here in San Jose.
Have you been?
I have been.
Okay.
And it's fun because I can take all my friends too. I have a lot of friends that are gluten-free.
Okay.
And so like they have everything for everybody, which is gluten-free. Shout out to Bay Area gluten-free folk. You could go to Luna's. Because a lot of times there's no options. But yeah, Luna's is fire.
Yeah.
What does an ideal day off look like for you when you don't have to go into the facility at all? Like it's a true off day.
I mean, I still come in. I kind of still hit the little recovery stuff. Stretch with Elliot outside, get some sun. Go up, kick my feet up at the house. Probably play video games for like an hour or two, watch some film, and start getting on our next opponent.
Okay, so there is no such thing as a day off.
No.
Okay, got it. Dee Winters is logged in. Okay, last fan question here. It says, what was the moment you realized you were better than everyone else on the field? I mean, I feel like that's a pretty interesting question when you're talking about the 49ers defense too, because you're dealing with some all-time greats. But even just throughout your entire football career, from playing in Texas, going to TCU, finding your way here to the 49ers, what was that like I'm him moment?
Honestly, the Fiesta Bowl, my last year in college, we played in Arizona. We played against Michigan, and I don't know what happened that game. Something just like flipped in me, and I was just going crazy. Like I had a pick six, I had like 7 tackles, like 3 for loss, and I'm like, dang, I just did this in the playoffs. Like I feel like I can keep this up. Like, so that's probably one of the moments I felt like I was him, honestly.
And then you have to hold on to that energy as you make your way into the NFL.
Most definitely.
What's been your like I've made it NFL moment?
When I got here, I'm like this. Honestly, it's still like kind of surreal for me. Like I come in, I'm around the best, I learn from the best. And I play with them, so it's like every day for me. I just feel like a kid. Like I get to come to work. Like football is my job. Like so, it's just been surreal. Like I said.
No, yeah. Hearing you talk about that, what's it like working with Fred Warner?
Dude is a beast. Like just the way he thinks and processes things. I think that's what makes him the best. And people don't see the side like where he's studying constantly, where he's trying to find little nuances within the offense that can, that they do that triggers him, and he knows exactly what's coming. I think that's what allows him to play fast. And so, honestly, playing with him helps me because he knows what's coming, and I'm like, all right, I got 100% faith. He knows what's going on, so I'm going to just do what he says. So just playing with him, it just allowed me to play a whole lot faster, and, I've been very grateful to have him for these past 3 years, and very excited to be playing next to him.
Amazing. Well, Dee, that's all our questions today. Is there any message you'd like to share with the 49ers faithful as we close out?
No, sadly. Lock in. Let's do some work.
Awesome. Well, faithful, yes, be ready to see Dee Winters this Sunday against the Jaguars. Dee, thank you so much for joining us on the podcast today.
Thank you.